If you ask the average person how they feel about modern dating, you usually get, a groan before you even get an answer.
Oh, absolutely. A heavy sigh.
Right, yeah. You hear words like, exhausting or confusing and this is my personal favorite, a battlefield. It feels like everyone is fighting for this really scarce resource, and if you aren't wearing armor, you're just going to get hurt.
It really does feel that way for a lot of people. I mean, it feels like the odds are rigged, like the apps are these broken algorithms designed just to keep you single. And you're lucky if you survive a Friday night without being ghosted.
Exactly. It's this deep sense of fatigue. But what if we told you that dating isn't actually a game of luck? What if the whole battlefield metaphor is actually the exact thing making you fail?
Right. The mindset is the problem.
Yeah, because we've pulled a stack of sources for today's deep dive that argue dating is a skill set. It's something you can engineer with, dare I say, ruthless efficiency.
That is the core promise of the material we are getting into today. It's a really eclectic mix of sources. We have a very philosophical, almost hyper-strategic essay from Alvaro de Menard called How to Be Good at Dating.
And de Menard is so interesting because he writes from this perspective of having gone from a total, monk mode of isolation to being a very active, highly systematic dater. We're just reporting his views here, but it's a wild shift.
It is, and we're pairing his high-level strategy with the really tactical, on-the-ground advice from Matthew Hussey's Love Life content. Hussey focuses on those invisible social dynamics that most people just completely miss.
Oh, and we cannot forget, we also have a very specific, slightly bizarre data point from Bustle about the best music for intimacy.
Yes, the music fact.
I cannot wait to get to that. It completely blew my mind. But let's set the stage first. The mission for this deep dive is to really debunk the idea that you just have to wait for lightning to strike.
Right.
Whether you're looking for a spouse or just a casual fling, you have to actually design your love life. You can't just stumble into it.
And to do that, to actually design it, we have to start with the biggest mindset shift in our whole stack of sources. We have to dismantle that battlefield idea you mentioned at the start.
Okay, let's unpack this, because de Menard makes this point really strongly, and honestly, it's a bit confronting. He says most people treat the opposite sex like an adversary, like you're trying to trick them into liking you.
Precisely. It's what he calls the zero-sum fallacy. You see this everywhere in standard dating advice. The idea is that for me to win a date or win a commitment, I have to somehow defeat your defenses.
Right, like if I win, you lose.
Exactly. It's inherently combative. And if you're constantly at war, of course you're going to be exhausted.
So what's the alternative then?
Well, he argues that dating should be viewed as a team sport.
A team sport? I mean, that sounds a little corporate, doesn't it? Like, hey, let's circle back and synergize on this date.